50-50 이 법안입니다.
국민의힘 하태경 의원은 걸그룹 피프티피프티의 전속계약 분쟁 과정에서 드러난
Hi everyone and welcome to another obscure Asian story. Once celebrated as the miracle of the smaller idols of the K-pop world, the band 50/50 now finds itself almost completely vanished from the public's view. I am sure most of you have heard their song Cupid or have seen the TikToks. Many had assumed that 50/50 would leave a lasting impact with their music. Unfortunately, the miracle seems to be fading, leaving behind a trail of questions and uncertainty. It seems that their legacy will be confined to legal textbooks thanks to the newly proposed 50/50 Act. But how did they end up like this? In the competitive K-pop scene, the girl group 50/50 quickly gained fame, largely due to their popularity on TikTok. Even though their first album, The 50, did not achieve much success, their song Cupid became a hit on TikTok, inspiring many dance covers and challenges. Recognizing TikTok's potential for promotion, their label Attract used it to showcase the group's talent and engage with fans. They even started the Cupid Challenge, encouraging fans to post their own dance covers. This strategy was successful, with Cupid rising in the charts and gaining global recognition. Shortly after their debut in November last year, 50/50 set a new K-pop record by attracting over 20 million monthly listeners. In just a few days, they added another 3.32 million plays. This achievement placed them at the top among K-pop girl groups and second overall in the K-pop genre for that day. 50/50 then partnered with Warner Records, marking their entry into the US market. They also contribute to the Barbie Movie soundtrack. However, their fall came as swiftly as their rise. Disputes have emerged among the members of 50/50, their company Attract, and the Givers, an outsourced production team. On June 19th, the members of 50/50 filed to suspend their contracts with Attract, citing contract violations, unclear financial settlements, and medical negligence. They also sought trademarks for the group's name and their stage names. On June 23rd, Attract alleged that external forces were persuading 50/50 members to break their contracts, causing a commotion. The public learned of this after Attract accused Warner Music Korea and An Sung-il of encouraging the members to break their contracts to join another agency. Attract then filed criminal charges against An and 3 others for fraud, breach of duty, and business obstruction. Attract then implicated an outsourced service company and Warner Music Korea in the issue and sent Warner Music Korea a legal notice. Warner Music Korea denied these claims and expressed regret over receiving the notice. In response, Attract sued the Givers and 3 others on June 27th, accusing them of delaying duty handovers, deleting company email accounts, and destroying project data. They also accused the Givers of fraud and embezzlement. The Givers denied these accusations. They stated that they had fulfilled their duties according to the outsourcing contract with Attract. They also claimed that they continued to act as a liaison between Attract and 50/50 members even after their duties ended. Despite this, they alleged that Attract and its representative, Chon Hong-jun, knowingly spread false information that harmed the Givers and its employees' reputation and operations. Shortly after the announcement of the lawsuit, Dispatch disclosed all the information about 50/50's formation, their funding sources, and the copyright arrangements for their songs. It was revealed that An Sung-il and the Givers would receive more than 95% of the royalties from the songs. Reports also surfaced that the Givers had previously attempted to sell 50/50 without informing Attract, which confirmed earlier allegations. The Korean public rallied behind the CEO of Attract, referring to the group as backstabbing idols. The ongoing lawsuit led to the cancellation of advertising contracts and their scheduled appearance on KCON LA 2023 on August 19th. The filming for the Barbie Dreams music video with Margot Robbie was also cancelled. On August 28th, the Seoul Central District Court dismissed the injunction, siding with Attract. 50/50's argument was dismissed when Interpark disclosed that the funds given to Attract were not related to 50/50 and the group was not obligated to repay the money. 50/50's law firm, Parun Law, announced they would appeal immediately. On September 1st, 2023, Yoon Dong-hwan, the chairman of the Korean Music Label Industry Association, discussed 50/50's case on the YouTube channel Yeon2U TV. He mentioned the group's 8 billion won investment in advance payments for albums and music which the four members disputed when they applied to suspend their exclusive contracts. Yoon Dong-hwan explained that these advance payments are designed to balance out the monthly profits from albums and music. He believes that while established stars are guaranteed a certain profit, it's nearly impossible for newcomers to make such investments. In another startling revelation, Dispatch alleged that An Sung-il falsified the songwriter's signatures for Cupid to transfer the copyright to himself. This was amidst other false claims about his educational background and work experience. The agency claimed that outside parties tried to lure the members away, while the members alleged mistreatment by the agency and sought a temporary halt to their exclusive contracts. The court rejected this request due to insufficient evidence. All members except for Kina appealed this decision. On October 17th, Kina withdrew her lawsuit and returned to their original agency. On October 23rd, Attract ended the contracts of the remaining members. On October 24th, the Seoul High Court upheld the decision to dismiss this injunction. Despite Kina's initial trust in An Sung-il, his actions led to personal harm. This included reducing her share of the copyright and dishonesty about his qualifications. These factors ultimately compelled her to make this decision to return to Attract and 50/50. On October 29th, Attract revealed that Kina would represent 50/50 at the Billboard Music Awards and shared plans to restructure the group. By November 2nd, it was confirmed that 50/50 would continue with a second generation of members, including Kina and 3 new members. Recent reports indicate that the agency has sued these 3 members, Shiu, Sena, and Aran, for damages amounting to approximately $99.7 million. In the music industry, there's disappointment that 50/50, once seen as a beacon of hope for small and medium-sized agencies, had to halt their activities at a crucial point in their rising career. The group's decision to leave their agency Attract and align with Doogie Bus, who allegedly tried to take over the group, has caused a backlash. Industry insiders argue that it's unreasonable for 50/50, who debuted only 7 months ago with one-hit song Cupid, to demand non-transparent settlement. There are concerns that this incident could negatively impact small and medium-sized agencies. Previous legal disputes between entertainment agencies and idols were mainly due to issues like unfair contracts and corruption within the agency, leading to financial harm to the idols. However, the situation is different. Despite the agency's efforts, the outsourcing company is pressuring the idols to end their contract with the agency, and the idols are using their influence to support the outsourcing company, which seems to be solely profit-driven. If the agency loses, there could be more incidents like this in the future, where external forces with financial resources approach successful idols from small or medium-sized agencies, persuade them, collude with them, and transfer them. This is why the public's reaction to the members is not favorable. One music agency official said, "It's right for an artist to speak out against the agency's abuse of power or slave contracts. However, if a newly popular group is repeatedly encouraged to break their exclusive contract, it could disrupt the K-pop ecosystem. The damage will inevitably be greater for small and medium-sized agencies than for large agencies." Another official expressed concern about large overseas capitalists who can profit from the group's overseas performances and added, "If a third party starts to interfere, it could lead to a legal battle. Regardless of the outcome, the group's image is bound to be damaged." The legal battle is still ongoing, but all this drama led to the government taking action as well, as the government is trying to avoid creating more 50/50 situations. On December 14th, KST lawmaker Ha Tae-kyung, a member of the People Power Party, proposed a revised bill known as the 50/50 Act. This act aims to protect small and medium-sized companies in the arts and culture sector. Officially called the Partial Amendment to Pop Culture and Arts Industry Development, the act aims to safeguard the rights of these agencies and establish fair trade in the industry. One of its main goals is to ensure that entertainment companies of all sizes receive equal support from the government. The proposed amendment acknowledges that current laws mainly focus on protecting artists from potential abuse from their agencies. The new amendment will introduce legal measures to assist agencies against external threats. This amendment was proposed due to a lack of legal options for agencies to combat external influences such as poaching and persuading artists to illegally break their contracts. Lawmaker Ha stated that these new additions aim to create a more balanced relationship between artists and their agencies. So, with all that, where are we now? Chun Hong-jun, the CEO of Attract, has expressed his appreciation for a proposed bill designed to protect agencies from unfair external practices like poaching or tampering, which are common in the entertainment industry. He is hopeful that the 50/50 Act will foster a fair competitive landscape and ensure that the efforts of small and medium-sized businesses are recognized and rewarded. Kina will be a part of a second generation of members which is currently holding auditions. And for the other former members, after the termination of Attract's exclusive contract, there were no limitations on independent activities. However, apart from stating that a lawsuit would be filed immediately after the termination, there was no further information about future plans or positions of the former members. On December 19th, Attract initiated a lawsuit valued at 13 billion won. However, this sum only represents a fraction of the total. Regardless, the 3 dismissed members will encounter substantial legal expenses even if they emerge victorious from their lawsuit. If they only secure a partial victory, they will still be liable for penalties potentially leading to debt. In a sense, their future remains clouded with uncertainty. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time and thanks for watching!